Hey guys, I just wanted to take a little bit of time to give you guys an update, send along an update with how I'm doing and how my treatment is progressing. I just finished the first day of week number 6. Woohoo! I had hoped that week number 6 might be the magic number, but unfortunately I hit some roadblocks last week, and so we've had to extend my stay. I'll probably be here for another 2 or 2.5 weeks. But things are back on track now, which is really nice to be able to say. So last week was definitely not without its challenges, both physically and mentally, emotionally. I ran into some difficulties with my antibiotics. I wasn't able to keep anything in me, so we had to discontinue the antibiotics. I have been on an IV antibiotic since I got here. One of the protocols was wonderful, this one not so much. So what we did, we ended up stopping them on Thursday, giving my body Friday, Saturday, Sunday to kind of rest and recover, and we started them again today, which so far so good. I also ran into some troubles with my veins last week. Oh, they've been so good to me, and it's a bit of a bummer because mentally I feel like I'm ready to push on, and physically my veins are saying, woo, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. Now, what ended up happening, I was in the midst of a pretty big treatment. It's a photopheresis treatment, and the photopheresis is important because it basically cleans my blood. It cleans the plasma, it cleans my blood. So they put in an IV, a catheter, they filter my blood out through this crazy machine, and then send it back into me. Now, it's important because although we've been doing all kinds of detoxing along the way, we've also been killing really aggressively. So I have a lot of toxins left in my body, which can then add to just an increase in my symptoms. Now, I have like dead Lyme bacteria floating around in there. I was diagnosed also with a co-infection called Babesia, which is a malaria-like parasite. So the co-infections can often come along with Lyme. So the same tick that got me also gave me Lyme, and it also gave me the Babesia. So I've been on anti-malarial meds, antiparasitics. So I've got that floating around in me. I've been doing chelation treatments, which pull out the heavy metals in my bodies. That's floating around. Some low-dose chemo drugs. So I've got all kinds of things that we're trying to get out of my body now that we're slowing down the killing, and we're not as aggressive with the killing, I guess. I was mid treatment when my vein collapsed, so we had to call it off, and what we've decided to do is give the vein a break and tag that treatment on to the end of my stay here in hopes that a little bit of rest will allow me to make it through the treatment. And I also ran into some issues with my other veins. They're tired. I've spent 6 weeks or 5 weeks in a day, I guess, of doing daily IVs minus Sundays, which are always great days. But essentially they're really tired. And leading up to coming here at home, I'd been doing treatments. I've been doing kind of weekly or twice a week IVs. So my veins, the integrity of my veins it's a bit compromised. And so I've run into some issues with my veins, not being able to find the veins, not being able to use the veins. And I also ran into some nerve pain last week. So we decided, in addition to discontinuing my antibiotics, that we would also discontinue any IVs for 3 days, give my body and my veins a little bit of a chance to kind of play catch up, and then try it again today, which so far so good. So I'm pretty happy about that. Excuse me. It seems like we're back on track, which is quite exciting. Last week was really hard emotionally. I feel like every day is such a challenge that I can't even, or I haven't had the capacity to look forward kind of week to week to week. It's day to day, it's hour to hour, it's morning to afternoon, just trying to make it through the day. And so I haven't really let myself think about the end. I haven't really let myself think about what it's going to be like after treatment. I haven't been able to. It's been a slog. And so last Thursday, as I was walking to clinic and starting to feel a little bit better, I let my mind wander to what it might be like at the end of treatment, and what my life might look like when I'm healthy again, and how wonderful it's going to be, done with this treatment. I'm not naive to think that I don't have a lot of work ahead of me in terms of my recovery, but yeah, it's the first time I kind of let my head wander there. And then I went to treatment and my veins failed me, which was, God, it was a big old sock in the gut. It was pretty hard to handle, but even as discouraging as it was, I knew that come Friday morning, I would go into the clinic. They would have a new plan on how to remedy the situation. They are so, so supportive. They're so on top of things. I really feel like I'm receiving amazing care. I feel like I'm family here. And that being said, that's going to be hard to leave too. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword. But yeah, I'm so thankful for the clinic and the staff. And, despite how hard this has been, I still feel such a sense of gratitude, which is really cool. Yesterday, I had a really good day. Today, I've had a great day. And, it's the first time in a while. So it's fun to have, those glimmers of kind of the old me coming back. It's been years and years and years and years. It's been 9 years since I've been well, and that's a huge chunk of time. So it's exciting. It's been hard work, but it's really encouraging. So I have most of my big treatments done. I've got a couple that that I need to do, but otherwise the next 2 weeks are primarily going to just be antibiotics, which will free up some time for me during the day, and hopefully I'll be able to maybe get to some yoga classes, or get to the beach. I've been here for, I don't know, 5-6 weeks now, and I've only been to the beach once. I've only seen it a couple of times, which it's the nature of things here. It's a super intense treatment program, and Lyme is a really difficult disease. It's difficult to treat as well, and so it's been pretty intense. But I'm hoping that post-treatment, I'm going to be spending some time in Mexico with my family over Christmas, and I'm really looking forward to just taking good care of myself and boosting my system, and just enjoying some time and taking good care of myself. So I guess that's about it. I know this is a bit of a long one, but before I sign off, I want to make sure that I wish my American friends happy early Thanksgiving. I'll be thinking of you guys on the weekend. And to everybody else, I want you to know how much your support has meant to me. It's been absolutely incredible, from the messages to the Facebook shares, to the likes, to the hearts, to whatever. It's all been so appreciated and so meaningful. It's been a really tough journey, and it's I can't even tell you how much it means to have that support behind me. It took me a long time to kind of go public with this, and I don't regret it at all. So I want to thank you guys very much for that. That being said, one more little plug is if you could share my GoFundMe. With the changes in my treatment protocol, my costs have certainly increased. I would love to, if possible, at least make it to my original goal of 25,000. So if you haven't shared, that would be wonderful. If you know people who might be keen to donate, that would be great too. And otherwise, I just appreciate any well wishes and thoughts and all the rest of it. So I guess that's it from here. I am sending lots of love your way, and we'll be talking soon. See ya.